And good morning, IHSA football family. It is now another Sunday conclusion. Round 2, IHSA playoffs 2022 are in the books. And pretty good. A normal thing we haven't had since 2019, where we've had 2 playoff weeks where everything seemed normal. We've had, yes, normal means there's a couple upsets, but not the whole thing. But it's good to see. Again, my name is Pierre Lineber, a.k.a. Coach Big Pete, publisher of Deep Dish Football. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also on TikTok. Breakfast with Coach Big Pete, 9 o'clock this morning. Going to talk more about the games. And again, my email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Still doing free recruiting advisement sessions. Schedules your advisement session today. Email me, coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. December 3rd at 3 p.m. will be a free recruiting seminar on Facebook Live. Make sure you check it out on the Deep Dish Football Facebook page. Also going to be on Instagram Live as well. All right. And as we get kicked off and as we see for the scores, especially in round 2, nothing really popped out. I'm still eating crow. And that's a good thing, by the way. I think a lot of the scores we expected. I think some of the scores, were sprinkled with little shockers, especially in the middle seeds. I think was a little bit of a shocker as well. So let's get started. O'Brien beats Seneca 56-21, and not that much of a surprise. He had to tell you that. But big shout out to Seneca, well-deserved respect. They have had a great season. Shout out to the Fighting Irish, Coach Maxwell, and what they've done. Richmond Burnowin's huge over Urban Prep Brownsville. Again, not much of a surprise. This is going to be a little bit of a shocker. Well, not a shocker, but I think a lot of people are shocked that they made it to the Sweet 16, or not Sweet 16, the quarterfinals. I apologize. Rochelle beats Johnsburg. Congratulations to the Rochelle Hubs. Again, they deserve the whole respect in the world for what they've been able to do. Sterling beats Good. Congratulations to Sterling. Morgan Park beats Payton 28-0. Peoria beats Kankakee 48-21. Again, Peoria's the real deal. Kankakee, they had the talent. They had the talent, but again, words can go only so far. You got to play the game. Niles Notre Dame wins over Wakanda. Congratulations, Niles Notre Dame. They, again, make the quarterfinals. Big shout to Niles Notre Dame. St. Ignatius beats Grays Lake Central. Not that much of a surprise. St. Rita beats Prospect. Not that much of a surprise. Congratulations to St. Rita, Coach Kuska. He wants that state ring, no doubt about that, for his last year as coaches of St. Rita. All right, we go down. Yorkville beats Moline in a tough game, by the way. Big shout out to Moline. Moline has had a great season, but also a big shout out to Yorkville Foxes. It's awesome. It's really good to see the Yorkville Foxes make the quarterfinals. Big shout out to Coach McGuire. Pekin beats Normal Community, comes back out after a deficit. Congratulations to the Pekin Dragons. They make it to the quarterfinals. Well deserved. I'm really happy for these Pekin Dragons. Big time win for them. Lincoln Way East had a great game against Nico Valley. Nico Valley had a great game against Lincoln Way East, but Lincoln Way East managed to pull the win. And again, this Lincoln Way East team has been impressive. They've been battle tested and they've won. So congratulations to them. Maine South absolutely destroys South Elgin 42-0. Yeah, crow for that one. Palatine beats Manuka. It's another crow eater for me. Big shout to Palatine, by the way. Dominic Ball, unbelievable. She's having a hell of a season. I'm telling you that right now. And for the shocker, Lions. The Lions, Township Lions, beat Plainfield North. What the hell? Big shout out to Lions Township as always, but Plainfield North, I had them as a huge team in these playoffs, and I was shocked, quite shocked. But big shout to Lions, number 14 seed, making it that far. They're in the quarterfinals. Congratulations to the Lions. Well deserved, no doubt about that. All right. Here. And again, like I said, pretty normal one. This was a normal one, people. Got nothing really shocking. I mean, we had our upsets, but we didn't have that number. We haven't seen this since 2019 in the playoffs. And 2020, 2021, this has been a pretty good playoff season so far. A pretty good, no major upsets, and I do like upsets. Forston beat Chicago Hope Academy. I mean, Crow on that one. Big shout out to Forston. Big shout out to NYC football. They showed out this weekend. Fulton beats Rockford Lutheran. Again, big shout out to Fulton on that. Lena Winslow beats Rova. Congratulations to Lena Winslow. 76-7. Yeah. Lena Winslow is that damn good. Definitely a team you need to know about. Ottawa Marquette loses to Dakota, so you got Dakota, Forston, Fulton, Lena Winslow, all 4 teams from the NUIC making it to the quarterfinals in the 1A playoffs. Unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable. Big shout out. Ridgeview Lexington beats Salt Fork, big time, 58-20. Tuscola beats Route Catholic. Big shout out to Tuscola. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked at how Tuscola got to the quarterfinals. Really shocked by that. Really, I really am. But a big shout out and a big hats off to Tuscola. Camp Point Central beats Cesarville 24-6. I don't think a lot of people were that much surprised. Camp Point Central is the real deal. Greenfield beats Cumberland. Congratulations to Greenfield, but also a big shout to Cumberland on a great season. Well, good job, guys. Merrill Forsyth beats Farmington 42-12. Merrill Forsyth, again, looking great in that 2A spot. Rock Ridge wins 27-18, if I'm not mistaken. Knoxville beats Bismarck Henning. Wilmington loses to Tri-Valley 28-21. Unbelievable. Big shout to Tri-Valley. They deserve a lot of respect. All right. St. Teresa beats Athens. It's too early for me. Pana beats Fairfield. Pana is absolutely killing Max Lynch. Unbelievable season so far. Johnston City beats Arthur Allah. Eltoff Catholic. Another shocking team. They beat Red Bud. Congratulations to Eltoff Catholic. Princeton beats Genoa Kingston. IC wins, beats Stillman Valley. Stillman Valley gave IC a tough little fight in the first half. Princeton versus IC is going to be a big-time game. No doubt about that. Reed Custer wins over DuPage. And what I tell you guys, I told you DuPage was nothing to be joked about. There were a lot of people, well, Reed Custer, they're going to get a running clock on DuPage. I guarantee it. No, it's not going to happen. DuPage's a hell of a team. Congratulations to Coach Hoffman. Prairie Central beats Roxana 41-20. Toledo Unity beats the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. The Golden Aces are sent home packing. Toledo Unity. Okay. I really thought the Golden Aces had a good shot this year. Olympia beats St. Joseph Ogden. Olympia is in the quarterfinals. Olympia, huge respect. Williamsville beats Eureka 18-16. Big shout to Eureka on a great season. Providence Catholic beats Juliet Catholic 24-14. Tough fought game. Providence Catholic gets their revenge. Providence Catholic is in the quarterfinals, people. I'm telling you this right now. I said this numerous times. Keep an eye out for Providence Catholic. All right. St. Francis wins. Not to anybody's surprise. 42-0. I don't think that was a big shocker. I mean crow on this one. Carterville beats Coal City 22-0. Um, the Lions, they are the real deal. I thought Coal City was going to give them trouble. They didn't. Rochester beats Bree Central 42-0. Derek Leonard, unbelievable. Sacred Heart Griffin beats Waterloo 28-16. Again, the score is not much of a surprise because Waterloo had the hot hand. But Sacred Heart Griffin was able to respond well. Murfreesboro beats Macomb. Macomb is out of the playoffs. Big shout out to Macomb. Big shout out to Macomb. The Macomb Bombers on just an absolute wonderful season. Sycamore beats Carmel 43-0. Big shout out to Carmel, by the way. They're a team of the future. Keep it out for the Carmel Corsairs. Nazareth beats Boylan 38-13. Congratulations to Boylan on a great season. Nazareth just keeps pounding away. And again, they had great placing with that first game against Glenbard South. Mama Hoot Seymour beats Metamora. Big shout out to Mama Hoot Seymour. Big shout out to Mama Hoot Seymour. Big shout out to Metamora. Congratulations. Morris beats Centralia 56-0. What the? That was a little bit of a shocker. I thought it was going to be a very close game. It wasn't. Muscata beats Highland 55-42. Congratulations to Muscata on the big win. They get the big time upset, and yeah. Those southern schools love to just absolutely beat the ever-living hell out of each other. Prairie Ridge 57, Galen 22. Congratulations to Prairie Ridge on the big win. Harlem beats Grays Lake North. The Harlem Huskies are in the quarterfinals. Congratulations on that. I don't think that was much of a surprise. I know that the surprise was Grays Lake North, just of how good they were able to have it. But Harlem, they've been the real deal. Lamont beats Quincy. Big shout to Lamont. Kenwood beats Bremen. I didn't crow on that pick, but well-deserved win for Kenwood. Congratulations to Kenwood and Coach Cindy Turner. Simeon loses to Crete-Monee 35-12. They lost to Crete-Monee, and everyone the whole week, this is going to be a running clock for Simeon. Simeon's going to absolutely demolish Crete-Monee. This game doesn't have a chance. Whoops! Guess what? You don't get cocky on social media. Don't do any of that. Especially players, don't get cocky. Congratulations to Crete-Monee, Coach Kanicki, and all those players. Billups is having a hell of a season. Joshua Franklin is having a hell of a season. He had a 99-yard kick return or whatever. Unbelievable. So, big shout out to Crete-Monee. All right, Normal West wins. Normal West loses to East St. Louis. I apologize. I thought it was going to be a game. It wasn't a game. 42-zip gives the Normal West a goose egg. Mount Carmel beats DGN 24-6. Way to go, DGN. You gave him a fight, but Mount Carmel wins just too much. Brother Rice beats Collinsville. Not that much of a surprise. I thought this was going to be a little bit closer, but yeah. St. Charles North beats Hoffman Estates 25-9. Hersey loses to Batavia at Batavia in double overtime. It was that damn good of a game, by the way, people. That good. Lake Zurich beats Wheaton North. Congratulations to Lake Zurich, Coach Plants. Well-deserved, sir, on a big-time win. Ron Plants now has these Lake Zurich Bears in the quarterfinals. Warren Township wins. They're in the quarterfinals, too. They beat hot-handed Andrew. Congratulations to Andrew on a well-placed season. They deserve all the respect in the world. Glenbard West beats Glenbrook South 42-0. Big game. York, a tough-fought game against Marist. We knew how good York was. We didn't know what Marist we were going to get. This was a good game, and a big shout-out to the York Dukes. They are in the quarterfinals. Well-deserved. Big shout to you guys. Loyola Academy makes me eat crow, makes me eat shit. 49-21, they beat Edwardsville. Congratulations to Lila. I thought this game was going to be a lot closer. I was wrong. So, what did we learn? We learned one thing. NUIC is the real deal. Again, a top-heavy 1A. NUIC is going to completely control 1A for a lot of years because, again, there's a lot of 1A schools that they just don't have that level of competitiveness to challenge NUIC. I think that NUIC is just they're gonna be in the state title game for a long, long time, every year. I think we undervalued Fulton. I also think we undervalued Dakota too. Dakota as well. Those were the two schools that we undervalued in NUIC. Also, Chicago Catholic, they're taking care of business unlike last year. I think Chicago Catholic, they're going to have well representation in the state finals. I think also we learned too that no matter what, even if you have a star quarterback, that star quarterback has to be a junior or a sophomore for your team to succeed. Because for some reason, even though there are senior quarterbacks that have made to the state finals, won championships, there's like you don't want a senior quarterback, you want a junior quarterback under center. Maine Self's the real deal. We also learned too, Glenbard West was the real deal. York got that challenge and they won and they beat Marist. That was a much needed boost for them. It's gonna be tough. I see York again. They can challenge they can get to that state title championship game. No doubt about that. Seneca, big shout to Seneca. Big shout to Chicago Hope Academy on great seasons as well. I'm trying to think of any other schools. Simeon, big shout out to them on a great season as well. Kenwood, Morgan Park, they make it to the quarterfinals. Yeah, I think that's about. And I don't think there's people that are shocked about them. I don't think people are shocked about Kankakee that much losing. Peoria was a much better team, and I think Peoria has got a great shot this year. Coach Thornton's doing a wonderful job. And what more can you say about the IC? Mr. Kraft, their coach, had his 100th win. Congratulations to him. Carrera win, if I'm not mistaken. Derek Leonard, Ken Leonard, they keep rolling. Ken Leonard's going after that state title. Kushka from St. Rita's going for a state title. Mount Carmel. Coach Lynch has got these boys playing at a high level. Harlem, very impressive too. Big shout to Harlem on that. But yeah, overall so good. Lamont wins. East St. Louis, they just keep rolling. I don't think anyone's surprised. So this is going to make for an interesting quarterfinals. I think it'll make more interesting for semifinals. I think for the quarterfinals, I think a lot of the small school games are bigger games. That's my personal feeling. All right, make sure you follow Coach Big Pete, DuPage Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you like my work, feel free to leave a tip / donation via PayPal, Venmo link below. Follow Coach Big Pete. Deep Breakfast with Coach Big Pete, 9 a.m. Sunday, this morning. Deep Dish Football Live, Thursday, 4:30. DuPage Run Shoot Show later that day. And I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. Again, make sure I have your information. Felt the recruiting questionnaire class 2026 watch list coming out later this week, I'm sorry. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Still doing free recruiting advisement sessions. Please let me know if you want to schedule a free recruiting advisement session. I'm trying to think of anything else. And December 3rd, free recruiting seminar on Facebook Live and Instagram Live as well. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Coach Big Pete. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a great Sunday. See you at Breakfast with Coach Big Pete at 9.